Hello, hello, CollaboFit at home athletes. Happy Taco Tuesday. Hopefully we get a good workout in so you can get some good work at the taco shop, taco stand later after this, all right? I'm excited to walk you through today's workout. It's a little bit different than what we've normally been doing. Today is actually a little bit more strength-based, although it is at home. And we are attacking the butts and the abs. All right, so that's going to be our agenda for today. It's fairly simple. It's a 3-part workout, just like we usually do. We're going to start off with the warm-up, a little bit of stretching, or what we call mobility or accessory work. And then we're going to finish it off with our metabolic conditioning, the Metcon, okay, what we refer it to. But that Metcon, once again, it's not for time. It's not for high intensity, okay? Today, we are just looking for completion, okay? And we have 2 sections to our Metcon. The first one is going to be the butt section. We're going to focus on the glutes, okay? And then the second part, or the second section, is going to be focusing on the abs, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. Let me walk you through the movements for today's warm-up, okay? Today's warm-up is a 6-minute, we call it an AMRAP just because it's a continuous clock. You're not necessarily doing as many rounds as possible because it is a warm-up. We want you going about 70%. Just get nice and loose. And here are your movements, okay? It's only 2 movements. You're going to be doing 10 toe touches. So what I want you guys to do is get into pretty much a squat stance here, toes slightly pointed out, hands down beneath your hips, okay? And what you're going to do is you're actually going to squat down, touch your toes, and then right back up. We are not bowing forward too much, okay? At least not the first round, okay? Maybe you can alternate rounds, okay? First round, you squat. Second round, you can bow, okay? A little bit just to get a deeper hamstring stretch, okay? That's the first thing you're going to do. And then the second movement for today is going to be a shuttle run. We're going to do 8 of those reps on the shuttle run. You just want to get about, I don't know, anywhere between 20 to 30 feet of distance, whatever you may have. And all you're doing is you're just running from one side, touching down on the ground, turning around, and coming back. And I just did 2 right there. You're going to do a total of 8, okay? That is going to be our warm-up for today. So let's get it started. What are we waiting for, right? So here we go. Let me get the clock on. It's a 6 minutes, and let's go. Remember, we're in a squat stance here, and we're actually squatting to touch our toes during this first round. The second round, I will probably do a little bit more of a hinge on the hip, kind of like a deadlift. But for now, we're just squatting, total of 10. I believe that's 4, 5, 6, stretching out the hips a little bit, the quads, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now I'm going to make my way over to the beginning of my shuttle runs, and I'm going to do 8 total lengths. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can start picking it up little by little as you're going, as you're getting warmed up. 6, 7, and 8. All right, 1 round down. I'm going to continue to do that until my 6 minutes are up. Now, stretching out the hamstrings a little bit more. Oh. Oh. Oh, nice. All right. Back to the shuttle sprint. All right. Now, going back into that squat. Sorry, something pop up on my computer. Oh. Good. We're about halfway through our warm up. Continue this for another 3 minutes. About another minute left of this. Just pushing out my knees at the bottom. Getting a little bit deeper, but stretching those hips. Using my elbows to push out my knees. All right. Ooh, right on time. Perfect. That is our 6 minutes for our warm-up. Good work. Okay. I got a little sweat going. Hopefully you guys got a little sweat going after that warm-up. Nothing too crazy, not yet at least, right? So what we want to get into now is our mobility and our stretching of our hamstring. Okay. The piece of equipment that you're going to need is anything circular. I got a softball here. Okay. Hopefully you guys can use that. A can of corn, a frozen water bottle, anything that's round, or you're privileged enough to have a foam roller at home, you can also use that, okay? All we're gonna do today is we're gonna sit on the ground. We're gonna place our hamstring, so from right behind the knee So right under the glute, okay, we're gonna roll that, smash that out, okay? Smash out the muscle tissue, release the lactic acid that's in there, all right? And we're gonna do that for 60 seconds per leg, and you're gonna have a 15-second transition between legs, all right? So let me get the countdown going. Here we go, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and so what I'm doing is I'm actually elevating my butt. So that way I get more weight onto that foam roller or lacrosse ball. I'm using my arms to manage that weight as well, to push my body up and back. Okay, I'm going inside, right, inner part all the way to my glute, as well as outer part. Good. And we're just gonna continue doing that for the whole 60 seconds. Might be a little painful. That's a good thing. Smashing down those muscle tissues there. If it's extremely painful, then you might have something a little bit worse than just tight muscles, okay? Keep an eye on that, but shouldn't be too painful. Okay, just rolling back and forth. We got 10 seconds left. That feels really good now that the muscle tissue is broken down. It's like a massage now. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, 15-second transition. I'm going to switch. Okay, same concept. I'm going to use a softball for this one, just to show you how that's going to work. The exact same concept, though. I'm going to start from right behind my knee and lifting up my butt off the ground by using my arms. Okay, and then just rolling that softball around, inner, outer, everywhere, okay, all the way up. Ooh, softball might hurt a little bit more. Okay, smaller surface area, digs in a little bit more into your leg. Ooh, yeah. 30 seconds left. Keep that going. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh yeah, that feels good. I've been doing a lot of running lately, so I can definitely feel my hamstrings and rest. All right. Get a little couple seconds in there, extra seconds, extra credit. Oh yeah, that felt good. All right. All right, that's it for our mobility. Hamstrings feel much lighter, surprisingly, even with just 60 seconds per leg. And we're gonna get ready to get into our workout for today. All righty, now that we are warmed up, sweaty, flexy, good to go, we are going to get ready for today's metabolic conditioning. So like I mentioned earlier, today we actually have no measure. So usually we tell you, hey, I want you to do this workout as fast as you can, right? Do it for time, what we refer to. There's other times where we tell you, hey, I want to see how many reps you can do in a certain allotted amount of time. But for today, we're throwing that out the window. You get to go at your own pace, okay? And just get it done, okay? This is just for completion, okay? Just get it done. And like I said earlier, we're focusing more on the glutes and the abs, all right? So here are your movements for today, and what you will require for today's workout is some sort of bench, a table, a plyo box, something where you can put one foot up on, okay? For those of you that join our gym, you know that this movement means that we're doing a Bulgarian something, all right? So that's on the agenda for today. We are doing Bulgarian movements. And the other piece of equipment that you would need is a dumbbell or a kettlebell, preferably a set of dumbbell or kettlebell, okay? So 2 of the same. If not, we'll go with just 1. That is okay, all right? So here are your movements for today. We're doing 4 rounds of glute work as well as 4 rounds of ab work. So I'm going to start off with the glute work. The best way to get that glute work started is with that Bulgarian, not split squat, okay? Nope. we are actually doing a Bulgarian deadlift, okay? So 1 foot up, that front leg is slightly bent, so it's not completely locked out, but I'm not squatting down either, okay? So I have minimal bend in that front knee, okay? Nice little cushion. And all I'm doing here is I'm bowing forward, going to the bottom third of my shin, and then right back up, okay? I'm doing that 10 times, all right? And then the next movement, you can go ahead and put the dumbbells down, the weight down. We're actually going to do this weightless, okay? And you can also do this with weight if you want, okay? But you're going to do a jumping lunge. So it's like split squat, and then we're just getting off the ground a little bit, okay? You don't have to jump very high. I just want space between the ground and the bottom of your foot, okay? As I mentioned earlier, you can also do this with weight, okay? Perfect, okay? So that is 15 reps of that jumping lunge, okay? So 10 reps of the deadlift, 15 reps of the jumping lunge, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the opposite foot, okay? So we're going to be here, slight bend, sliding down, coming up, obviously with weight, okay? And then that jumping motion, okay? 10 and 15, so you have to do 10 deadlifts with the right leg, then 15 jumping lunges with the right leg, and then you're gonna do 10 deadlifts with the left leg, 15 jumping lunges with the left leg. That completes one round, okay? A set with each leg completes one round. We're doing a total of 4 sets, all right? So let me tie my shoelace really quick. Undone. Those are your movements for the glute part. Now let's go into the movements for our abs part, okay? Movement number 1 is what we call a stability crunch, AKA knees to chest, okay? Stability crunch is a good word for it because you're actually floating. Only thing making contact with the ground is your butt, okay? Not like a normal sit-up where we actually get to lay down all the way. Not today, okay? We're gonna initiate with 15 stability crunches. My legs are out a little bit, and then I bring them into my chest as I bring my chest up, okay? So you have this motion of where you're meeting in the middle, right? Meet me in the middle, right here. All right, so that's your first movement. You're doing 15 of those each round. And then your second movement is the plank step-ups. With that same object that you're using, okay, you're gonna get into a plank, okay, but nice and low, but not too low, okay, not too high either. You're here, and what we're doing is left arm up, right arm up, left arm down, right, and then we're alternating. Right arm up, left arm up, and back and forth for a total of 10 reps or 5 per arm, okay? Really attacks the abs right there. So those are our movements for today. Remember, 2 sections. 1 on the butt, section 2 on the abs. They are separate. First, you do the 4 rounds of the butt, take a little breather, then you can do the 4 rounds of the abs, all right? So I'll do these movements with you, but once again, you're going at your own pace. So if you go faster, you go faster. If you go slower, you go slower. That's okay, so long as you complete all the movements, all right? Good deal. All right, here we go. Starting off with those Bulgarian deadlifts. Remember, little bend in the knees. It's like a single leg deadlift. Doing 10 of these. I feel the burn already. This is barely round number 1. 10, all right. I'm gonna take a little break. Remember, this is at your own pace. And now I'm gonna go same position, but now I'm doing a jumping lunge. So I'm dropping that back knee. And with my front leg, I'm exploding and get him off the ground 15 times. Woo. Whew. Good work. Whew. Right butt's on fire already. Now I'm going with my left one. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Yeah, that burns. All right, jumping lunges time. And that'll complete round number 1. 15 jumping lunges with my left foot. They didn't set the 5, so it really burns. Round 1 done. Here we go to round number 2. Notice I'm not going all the way down to the ground. About 3/4 of the way down. Whoa. Balance. All right, you jumping lunges for round number 2. I'm gonna go weightless. That's 10. Got 5 more. Whew. That burns big time. Here we go, jumping lunges. Ooh. Two rounds down. Continue that going for a total of 4 rounds, okay? I'm gonna go back and do that. But what I wanna do for the viewers is I want to do 2 rounds of the ab part, just in case you get there before I do, you know what you're doing, okay? So here goes the ab part, and then I'll come back and finish the rest. Okay, here we go. Stability crunches. Start off with stability crunches. 15. Nice work. And then plank, step ups and downs, obviously. Alternating arms every time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm doing 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to those sit-ups. Stability crunches, I should say. All right, here we go. I need 5 more. And 10 plank step ups. And 10. Good work. All right. I'm going back to my final 2 rounds. You guys are probably close to finishing your 4 rounds. And now you have seen what the ab part looks like. I'm gonna finish my 2 rounds here of the glutes part, and then I'll go back to the abs, okay? Whew. Oh. Nice work. All right, here we go. Final round for the glutes. Oh, yeah. That definitely works. Let me tell you. Oh. Oh yeah, that burns. That burns the booty for sure. Here we go. Last set with my left leg. And then I'm gonna finish off the ab. 2 rounds of abs. Total of 4, but I cut halfway through just to show you, for those who go a little bit faster than I am, what that would look like. Yeah. Woo. Oh. All right. Here we go. Final 2 rounds of the ab work. 15 stability crunches, 10 plank step-ups. Here we go, final round, and we're done. 15 stability crunches, 10 plank step-ups. Whew. Burning. All right, here we go. Final set. And 10. Whew. Well, I sure am sweating after that. Wasn't for time, at your own pace. Took me 20 minutes. Heart rate didn't get up too high. Can't tell from the way I'm talking right now, but a lot of muscle fatigue on the glutes. Definitely felt the abs in the last 2 rounds. Good work. You guys have earned some tacos, 1 tortilla only on that taco for the first 2, and then after that, just meat only, all right? Stay away from tortillas. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. We will see you again. I'll be back on Thursday. Coach Bill will be back tomorrow. Have fun, be safe, follow the rules, because we want to get back in here as soon as possible. Thank you, guys. Love you. Take care.